Today I'd like to demonstrate how to add a new warehouse, and I'd also like to demonstrate how to create a transfer order to move goods between warehouses. So if we go to the warehouse module and come down here to add new warehouse. And the first thing that we need to do is to create an ID for this warehouse. And staying with my current theme, I'm going to have the ID W02, and warehouse name will be Warehouse 2. And I'll just go ahead and hit the add button. And so here we have Warehouse 2, and what this is looking for now is for me to check off which warehouses this new warehouse can transfer goods to and from. So I'm going to select all of them and just hit the key update. And we now have created warehouse number 2, and it can transfer goods to any of my other existing warehouses. And it's as simple as that. If I close this and come back to the home screen, I would like to now show you how to use a transfer order between warehouses. So to create a transfer order, we go back into Warehouse, go down to Transfer Order, Add Transfer Order. And the first thing that the system is looking for is to select a from and a to address. In this case, they are both the same. It's our primary location. It's an inner transfer. However, had it been a transfer from a warehouse that was at a different location, it would be an outer, and we would select the appropriate ID for that warehouse in the address module. So going ahead and saying add, we are now adding the transfer order, as you can see, T210007, and then we go down here and select the items that we're looking to transfer. In this case, we have some axles I know sitting on the dock, and so I'm going to take those axles, there's 10 of them, and hit return. And here it's looking for the from and to, because it is an inner and it's in the same location. So we have the dock, and we're going to move them to the warehouse 1, location 008, which has been used previously. We could have added a location if there had not been one, but we had one already that existed in the system, and so we hit OK. And now we have the update showing the from and the to locations, and we can hit update again. And so again, here we have it, the 10 pieces from dock location to warehouse 1 L008. And now we can go ahead and say approve, because until we approve, it won't allow the transfer. Go ahead and approve and say yes. And now you might have noticed another button appeared on the bottom because it's been approved for transfer. All we have to do is hit that button there, and it's again confirming where you're going from and to, and we say yes, and this transfer order is now complete. And now that the transfer order is closed, I would like to go back and revisit something that I demonstrated in my original video on system navigation, and that is to go take a look at the inventory log. And let's do so here from the part master, and down here to the right hand corner, log. And again, just to show you the level of detail that is constantly being maintained by the inventory log for this part number, here is the transfer order that we just issued, and we moved 10 pieces that were on the dock, and we moved them from the dock to location L008 in warehouse 1. And what I'd like to also mention here is that had this been an outer transfer instead of an inner transfer order, on the screen where we approve the transfer order, instead of seeing the icon show up at the bottom of the screen to execute the transfer, it would have instead just changed the status of the transfer order to open, waiting then for the Apex warehouse that was shipping these goods to issue a transfer shipper to the receiving warehouse, who would then, upon receipt, issue a transfer receiver. This information would be available to see as far as while in transit on the part master for this part in the field called NTO. And as these transactions took place, of course, this log would be updated accordingly. And with that being said, I think that concludes this demonstration on how to add a warehouse and then create a transfer order. Thanks for watching.